All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of our Corona time off from school. I want to thank all of you guys who actually did email yesterday when you were having problems. I also want to apologize. I had many people emailed me saying, "Sorry, Mr. Harriet, I don't mean to bother you." That is absolutely what I'm here for. So, if you are having issues with anything that we're doing online, and that is going to happen, many of you guys had issues yesterday, which was something that was no fault of your own. Of course, reach out. I am here available all day. I only ask that you read the directions before you reach out, which anybody who reached out to me yesterday absolutely did. So thank you guys for that. I'm wondering what you guys are doing on your time off. I'm hoping you guys are keeping to a regular schedule. I could tell you I myself am up the exact same time every day. I actually, one of my goals is I'm gonna work out more now that I don't have to be in at school. So I do that stuff before I get all of your daily agendas and everything in, so I can stay on a normal schedule. And of course, if you guys do that, you're going to be a lot more successful too. So a reminder for those who missed assignments, you need to be doing that every day. Log in. School time is actually school time. Now, of course, there might be some exceptions out there where you might be taking care of someone else or whatever that may be. It would be good to reach out not only to me, but perhaps to all your teachers to let them know if that is your case. But the vast majority probably are taking care of themselves right now, and you need to make sure that when school starts, you're ready to go. So we'll do real quick. Let's update some key things that are going on, just like we would in any normal class that we would have if we were in session. Locally, we have from JS Online this morning that Governor Evers is extending his limits on what we can do as far as gatherings go. He brought it all the way down to max of 50 the day before yesterday, and now yesterday he actually shut down restaurants and bars. Again, with that ultimate goal of trying to slow the spread of the coronavirus. If you go up top, you have President Trump yesterday announced that he has a plan to combat what they think is a potential recession. One of the things he'd like to do is give taxpayers back $1,000 apiece. This is something that has happened in the past, so there is precedence for that. So we'll see if that is something that ends up happening, especially in this tax season. Another thing I did not have on there, political issues, would be former Vice President Biden won multiple primaries yesterday as states continue to wonder what exactly they're going to do with these pending primaries and the continued outbreak. Next up, we have in the middle something that is not political and not disease related. The maybe one of the best quarterbacks of all time, arguably the best quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, will be leaving the Patriots, and looks like he's going to be a Buccaneer. So Tampa Bay fans will have something to cheer for, maybe for the first time in a long, long time. All right, real quick, let's go over what you guys will be doing today. So there was also some confusion on the agenda. Normally, my agendas have just history or just global relations on them. A lot of my history students didn't put together that there is another class going on, so I got a lot of emails about what am I supposed to do with this global video. Nothing. That would be for the students in global relations, so don't worry about that. What you do need to do, though, for my history students is today you're going to be watching a video clip, Guilty by Association, or Guilt by Association, and that is something that you do have a Google Doc to, and there will be a turn-in spot on Canvas for that. Normally we watch a larger segment of this clip in class and we have a little bit more of a discussion on it. But obviously I can't show you that. I had to find what I could find on YouTube. That's just the way it's going to be going from here on out. As always, if something's not working on a doc, a link, or whatever, first, of course, troubleshoot it. The first link I had on that particular document was a link that securely was blocking. So it wouldn't block on my end, but it did block when other students opened it. So the new clip actually has less of what I wanted on it. But it still is the same movie and the same information. So we will make do as much as we possibly can. But of course, as always, if something is an issue, let me know. Moving on to my global relations. Global relations people, remember you guys have current events that you are supposed to be doing each day. There's a document in your agenda where you are supposed to keep track of that and make a comment. Only a handful of people did that yesterday, and that is something that is graded. That has to be done during the day. That is your daily attendance. And again, I have to remind you guys that during the day you are in school, so you should be looking at this just like a school day and not necessarily as I'm going to kind of get to this when I can, or perhaps working way ahead or planning to wait and get way behind. There will be updates in the gradebook that will reflect that, so please, 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 please stay up on that as best you can. Last but not least, the background of the day. This is one you guys may have seen before. This is West Yellowstone. If you guys have ever visited Yellowstone, there is a small town on the western edge, and if you drive just outside of that, you will run into this little horse farm that overlooks some of the mountains. And if you get the sunset just right, it's kind of nice. I don't know about you guys, but boy, would I like to go somewhere like this next week. Looks like we might be holding in place for a while, but as of right now, I think it could be worse. I think we're doing all right. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, if you got questions, give me a call. Hope everybody's well.